Okay, so hi dear Pisces, very very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a general love reading for all the Pisces Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising from 24th till the 30th of August 2026. Keep in mind this is general. This might or might not resonate with you. Please don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading. Sometimes the messages are not for you. Okay, so for personal reading healing session, check out the description box. You'll find the links below, and for tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono masterclass, two links are given below. So let's start. Your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment are, let's see what we have. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. This person is feeling like they're falling out of love, or right now they're feeling emotionally disconnected from the situation. Feeling out of love might be a really a little bit of exaggeration. I don't think so. That's the case. They might be feeling a little bit emotionally disconnected from the situation right now at this present moment. They might not be feeling that much depth in the situation or that much closeness. Okay, might be something happen, or they might be just in general feeling emotional disconnection from everything or everyone. Let's clarify the Two of Cups in reverse as their feelings for you. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, right now might be you guys, if you guys are a couple, like you guys are staying together or married to each other, might be you guys are going through some kind of financial issues. If not, this person is feeling like putting in the effort and energy in the situation, which gives them a little bit of mental satisfaction, mental, you can say, groundedness. They feel like right now their energies are very restless, very disconnected emotionally from actually everything or everyone, and they feel like giving themselves a little bit of groundedness, a little bit of things that they can work on, that they can feel like they are doing something in their life, and they're processing. Okay, so they are feeling emotionally disconnected from the situation for the time being. There is certain kind of restlessness in their energies, and they are trying their best to uh, heal that restlessness with work, maybe, or with some kind of practical things that they can work on from their side, right? Let's see, what do you feel about this particular person or situation from your side, Pisces? Eight of Wands. You feel like talking to this person. You feel like knowing what's going on in their heart and soul, like why they are behaving the way they are behaving. Might be they have just withdrawn from the situation, or they have taken a, they have taken some kind of space or something. So you feel like having back and forth communication, lots of communication, maybe face to face communication with this person, and to understand what's going on, right? Let's clarify the Eight of Wands as your feelings for this particular person or situation. We have the Ten of Wands, the King of Wands, the Tower. Yeah. Okay, you feel like clearing it all with this person. Like, okay, enough is enough. Now you have to tell me what's going on, because it's making me feel like shit. If you're not going to tell me what's happening, I'm leaving this, leaving this thing. Okay, so you have this passionate energy of sorting things out, talking to them openly and honestly, telling them your issues, willing to understand their side of the story. But you feel like you should talk to them. If they are not going to give you a proper reason of why they are behaving the way they are behaving, you might burst out and you might feel like you should just leave the situation behind. The tower is like something like that is exploding, that's crumbling, that's falling apart, and you feel like the situation is falling apart because things are not clear right now. Okay, let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, honey? Those people who don't like me calling honey or something, go fuck yourself. This is for you then. Okay, and those men who thinks I'm calling them honey, go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck about your existence on this planet earth or beyond that. Get out of here. Forwards. Anyway, so we have the Five of Swords as their intentions. All they want is peace of mind right now. They're stressed out, they have lots going on, they have a lot of things going on in their personal life apart from this situation also. They might be stressed out about something else in their life, and they might not be able to make you understand. So they all they want is to get out of this stressful phase of their life. Let's clarify the Five of Swords as their intentions for this particular situation. We have the Page of Wands, the King of Cups, the Moon card. They want to keep things light-hearted, they want to keep things friendly between you and them, but they are afraid, or you can say they are scared of opening up too much to you, opening up, being too vulnerable in front of you, being too expressive about their feelings, about their energies towards you, because they feel like you might not be able to understand, because they themselves are not able to understand what the actual hell is going on and how to handle this situation, handle this sadness, or this pain that they're going through. Sometimes we don't need a reason, we don't have any reason. Sometimes we just feel sad, sometimes we just feel disconnected, and it has nothing to do with the other person. This is one of those phases in this person's life. I just hope they are not going in depression or something. Check out for that. Hmm? Take help. Let's see, what do you want from this particular person or situation from your side, Pisces? We have the Queen of Cups. You just want to handle this situation with as much love and compassion and care as much you can, along with this energy of self love, self care, and self healing. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups as your intentions towards this particular person or situation, Pisces. We have the Ace of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Empress. Yes, you want clarity about this commitment so that both of you can have the kind of growth and expansion and the kind of future that you always wanted to have with each other. You don't want don't want to force this person to be with you or to be in that situation, but you want clarity, you want answers, you want this, you can say, not validation actually, you want this safety, this security, that yes, you guys are on the same page when it comes to the future direction of the situation, and everything is fine between you guys, and you are more than okay to understand their side of the story, but they have to open up and they have to tell you that, right? So you want clarity, you want the crystal clear truth about what they are feeling about the situation, where this situation is going, and how you guys are going to take it forward. That's very, very important for you guys. Let's see what could be the possible outcome for you guys till the 30th of August, Pisces, for this situation. We have the Magician. It's like some kind of manifestation going on, or you feeling like, okay, let's start manifesting. Okay, let's clarify the Magician as a potential outcome for you guys. We have the Ace of Cups and the Lovers and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this manifestation of this desire of having a brand new beginning within this dynamics, that's quite up and down, on and off, that's quite imbalanced right now. You're just manifesting this energy of wanting to have a really good connection, a really beautiful connection between you and this person, where both of you have this equal give and take of energy, both of you are equally interested and invested in the situation. There's love, there's passion, there's desire, and most important, there is uh, balance in the situation, right? And you're manifesting this kind of energy. For those of you who got the clarity that this person might not be the one for you, or they lost interest, or for whatever reason you're not going to take it forward, for those people, you are manifesting new love in your life, the love that is going to be there for you, the love that is going to be balanced in your life, the love that will be able to separate their personal and professional life and give it a good chance. So take it how it resonates with you, but some kind of manifestation regarding uh, a new opportunity in love is going to be there for you guys, that you will be working on consciously or unconsciously. Let's see the guidance for you guys for this week, for this situation, Pisces. Okay, so we have Three of Cups and the Death card and the Page of Pentacles. Hmm. Keeping things practical and logical right now in this dynamics is going to help you a lot. Low expectations and keeping things practical and logical instead of trying to fix the situation. Instead of trying to fix something that you don't have any responsibility to fix, try to remain practical and grounded. Even if you want to give this person a helping hand or something, just try not to drain yourself. Try not to go up to that length where you are going to regret, like why the hell you interrupted their healing process or their journey or their path or anything like that. So keeping things real, keeping things practical, and giving a helping hand by just saying that I am here for you if you want to talk to me or connect with me is going to be a good idea. And apart from this, if you're planning to start or restart something, let's say in your health area or in your career or financial area, this is a good time for you for to do that also. Shifting your focus from this situation for the time being might help you in being calm, being at peace. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. And don't refrain from living your life to the fullest. Don't stop yourself from going out and have fun with your friends and family members, and living your good life. Putting your life on hold because someone right now is not able to connect with you is not going to be a good idea. You have a separate life. You can be there for them as a support, but stopping your life and putting your life on hold and suffering with them is not good idea. Is not going to change anything. Now I'm not saying celebrate like while they are suffering and sulking and crying. If they are doing that, then of course you should be there for as a partner. But if they need space, if they need time, give them their space and time. But at the same time, don't forget to live your own life. Okay, you have a life apart from this also. That's what I keep on saying to people in my personal sessions also, like, why do you forget that you have a life apart from this person also? Those people who are addicted to somebody and calling it life is not life. Actually, they are like in some kind of jail. They are slaves. So you got to have your own life with or without this person. That is the whole essence of taking birth as a human. Now I know you might be having a lecture prepared, like, no, human connections are important, human love is important. Why to be like take birth when we are not in love? That's bull crap, honestly speaking. We are souls having human experiences, and we are going to have all kind of experiences. At the end of the day, you have to come back home, and your home is you only. No one else, nothing else can do anything about it. You have to come back to yourself sooner or later in your life, whether you accept it now, whether you accept it when you're dying, or you're going to accept in your next birth or something. I don't care. Everything is important, I'm not denying that. But at the same time, if you are going to be a slave where you are getting affected by everything or everyone outside of you, you are not like getting the point. The point is to be there, to have experiences, love, laugh, do everything. But when you feel like there's nothing that you can do about a situation, come back to yourself. You have yourself, you got yourself. That confidence, that love you should have for yourself. And you should have this courage to start from start, even if you're 90 or 100, doesn't matter. Yeah, my talks are other level, and I it's easier said than done, blah blah blah. Okay, in my age of in my life of 37 of age, I have seen so many things in my life. I have gone through so much shit in my life. So trust me, I am also a human. I'm not a robot. I also had bad experiences. I also have worst kind of experiences in my life. And now I'm telling you with my experience, with my healing journey, that it's okay. As long as you have yourself, it's okay. You got it. You got yourself. Okay. Anyways, I don't know why I gave this lecture to you guys. Anyway, so let me answer one of your questions related to this particular situation of your life, Pisces. This portion also might or might not resonate. If it does, good. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Just let it be. I'm going to give you 15 to 20 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough, you can pause and unpause whenever you feel like. And what else? Uh, yes, I forgot. If you're not going to get a clear cut yes or no, then you can take the message as a guidance for your situation if you want to. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space, keep it short, simple, and precise, and your time starts now. So the answer to your question is, let's see, you are going in the right direction. Okay, what that means. At this moment in time, the path you are on is the right one for you. This card can also indicate that you're asking the right questions and the direction of your inquiry is correct. So thank you so much for tuning in, Pisces. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. I'm about to sneeze. Take care.